Hi guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 4:30 p.m. and we just closed our market. Market was very choppy today. Like it was going up and down, up and down. There was no stability. Except, some of the calls which were heading down nicely, but I think it was absolutely unpredictable. Like TCS did so well in upward direction. Similarly, Coal India fell a lot, and similarly, the stock that we did trade in, Titan, really fell beautifully. So there was, a kind of uncertainty in the market. So I have today decided to do another, another very nice video with you. It's about unlocking the power of a doji, right? So little dramatic, title, but it's as dramatic as doji is. Like doji is pretty dramatic itself. Although it has the tiny body, it has a very typical shape, but it is very dramatic. But before I go on to that, I want to really involve you for a cause, right? So let me take you to my channel. So this is my channel, Stock Pro, and what I have done from today itself. Today is 11th of July 2018. I'm starting with a campaign, and I'm calling it Stock Pro Green Revolution. And what is this green revolution? I have two objectives here. The first one is that I really need the support from you guys, and I know you guys are really helping me because the numbers of subscribers are slowly gradually growing. I can see that. And so the first goal that I have is to plant at least 10 trees in your neighborhood and taking care of them for next 1 year, right? It's a commitment. It is not that you just plant it and forget about it. It is because we are responsible. That is why. I mean, your responsibility reflects everywhere, whether it is your workplace, whether it's your environment, whether it's at home, everywhere your sense of responsibility reflects. So I want you people to be responsible of your environment and responsible of your money at least. Of course, many of the responsibilities you do handle yourself, but these are the ones I really want you to, by choice, bring into your life. So the first goal that I have is we will plant at least 10 trees, right, in our neighborhood and take good care of them for the next 1 year. Means if they are drying up or if they need support or any other thing, we will take care of them. The second goal is if you have made profits from our calls, then introduce our channel Stock Pro, the one I'm open right now, to all other public forums so that many more people can be saved from losing money, right? So green from here as well. Then why should you join and why should you benefit? Like what will be your benefit? So what is going to be your strategy? Why should you do it? So let me read out what I've written here. We strongly believe in cause and effect. If you make a good cause by volition, that means by your own choice, you will make a good cause for yourself. And most definitely, good causes, good effects will manifest in your life. If you believe, see, nobody is going to question you, nobody is going to ask you whether you have done it or not, you've planted the trees or not, or if you have uh, done responsible trading or not. But you only know yourself, right? But when you do that, you will make a cause for your own self, right? And that good cause will manifest as good effect in your life. If you believe in above two goals of Stock Pro, please give a thumbs up and let's save environment and let's save our money together, right? So right now about 185 people have read it, but only 77 have voted. I really request you all to please vote, because we'll at least do something about, our money and something we'll do for our environment, right? Let's see what the review has come out. There's some review has come. Okay, so somebody has made good money. All right, so this is what I really want to, this is what you will be hearing from me almost every day, that we really want you people to support us. I want you to introduce my channel to as many people as you can. I want just the traders, who can who are losing money consistently, right? So now let's go back to what my title of today is. So the title is Unlocking the Power of a Doji, right? Now let me take you and explain you what a doji is. Let me explain you here only. A doji is basically, it's like this and a tiny little body here. It could be any which way, you know, like it can be, this is a gravestone doji, it could be this doji, it could be this doji, it could be, you know, any other doji that you can think about. Now what happens here, the price, there are four parameters of a candlestick pattern, you know, open, close, high and low. In doji, open and close is actually at the same point. For example, if I look into this doji, so the stock opened here, it came down, and then buyers pushed it up, right, and closed here. So this is basically open and close is same. In doji, just remember one thing, that the open and the close is same place, right? Now you can decipher doji from, like, doji cannot, of course it can single-handedly be also, you know, deciphered, but I combine it with a lot of other parameters to get the correct, you know, in inference of that particular doji. Now let me take you to the trading platform and explain you what is these, how are these dojis formed, right? And that will tell you how it should be looked into and how it should be traded upon, right? So let me just take you there, and then we'll talk about, you know, doji. Sorry. So here we are. So let me just take you to the platform, then we will talk about how to trade in doji. So here we are. This is the doji, right? This one is a doji. Let me mark the dojis. Where are the dojis, and what can we infer from here? This is one doji. This is another doji. This is another doji, right? Now let's see what is each doji really mean. You know, like you have to have a lot of other parameters to be able to decipher it correctly. Let me take you to this 27th June doji, right? I'm going to take you in a smaller time frame to explain you what really happened. So 27th of June is here, right? This is 27th of June, right? So the TCS opened with huge momentum, right? Huge momentum, but experienced a resistance out here, and from there it slided down, right? Can you see it's open and closes almost at the same point, right? You can see from here, if I just mark it for you, this is where it opened and this is where it closed almost at the same point, right? Now the open and the close is same, but see, look at the mentality, what is happening here. The buyers pushed it up, but they couldn't sustain themselves, right? And the sellers brought it down, and next day the momentum continued, right? Can you see that? The power of selling continued next day, right? So this is how this doji was formed. This is on 26th of June 2018. So this is the buying power, but the momentum of buyers got exhausted. And who overpowered them? It's the sellers who overpowered them, and then that selling continued, right? I have taken one day time frame, and then I brought it down to 15 minutes. But even in a 15 minutes, if you see a doji forming, you can decipher in the smaller time frame in the similar manner, and then you can get to know what lies ahead. So this is how you unlock a doji, right? Doji formed here because this was the bull power got defeated by seller's power, bear's power, right? I'll just repeat what I mean to say here. This is the bull power. It got defeated, it experienced a resistance, and the stock tumbled down, and then it further came down, right? Next day the momentum continued in the downward direction. And just I want to show you before I take you somewhere else. Now just see here, before it reversed, here it formed a doji, right? Can you see this doji? This formed a doji, right? So that means what? A struggle between bulls and the bears again happened. And who won finally? Now let's decipher this particular candle. with more precision, let's decipher this candle. What could have been a possible thing that may have happened on this day? This is a 28th of June 2:45 candle. Let me take you to the smaller time frame. Let me take you 3 minutes. So 23rd of 28th of June 2:45. So where is it? We have to reach to 28th of June. Let me make it smaller. Yeah. So this is 28th of June, right? Now look at the 28th June 2:45. We will be able to see what is happening at that time. This is 2:30. This is 2:45. It came down and it went up. Let me just mark it for you. How that doji is formed. So to this, it went down, then it went up, right? That's how the doji was formed in higher time frame, right? That's how the doji was formed in the higher time frame, right? So same thing will happen on the smaller time frame also. So but where do we have to see a doji? Remember, always dojis have a meaning when they are formed in 1 day time frame, right? And how do you trade them? For that, you need to combine a lot of other factors, right? A lot of other factors. And one of the factor that I can easily tell you is when it takes a resistance from a pivot point, right? But still, it is just not that. Many other things you need to combine to be able to create good trades, right? And your time frame has to be 1 day, right? This is LIC Housing Finance today. Look at the doji formation today and it's taking a resistance. Now let's just go to 15 minutes and see what's happening. LIC Housing Finance May. Let me take a pen and see the movement of the stock. It went up, then came down, then 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 went up. And here, this is how the stock has moved without any direction, right? And what's the reason? What's the reason do you think is? You can answer to yourself because I can't hear you. So the reason is it has got a huge resistance and the market was very, very volatile today, right? Market was very, very volatile today. Market was going up and down, and exactly in the same way, even the stock was going up and down. So the dojis actually give you a lot of insight. And see here, this is IDFC Bank today. This also has formed a doji. Let's go to the smaller time frame and see what's happening, what is powerful. Right now, let's see here. Now this is the doji. What happened in the morning? The bulls pulled it up. Till what point did it go? Till the pivot point, and then it's been falling down, right? It closed exactly where it opened, right? Whose power is dominating? Can you see which power is dominating? It's the power of the bears that's dominating, right? That's pulling the stock in the downward direction, right? So maybe tomorrow this momentum will continue. We don't know. I mean, I combine a lot of stuff, but right now I'm just explaining you the power of doji. This is how you can decipher a doji. And from here you can see, it could have been other way around as well. It could have been that first the stock may have opened gap up, it comes down and then bounces back. Then also you would have got a doji. But this is not a doji which is like that. It is a doji when stock opened, it went up, it came down and closed at the same point. Means what power are you being able to observe here? It's the bear power that you can see from here. This is IDFC Bank, right? This is IDFC Bank. 1 day it's forming a doji, right? Now, depending upon how it opens tomorrow, how's the market tomorrow, it may give you opportunity to enter into the stock. So this is how we can decipher the power of a doji. But if you want to understand more, or you want to understand how you can exploit it, you can join my course which we do on a regular, where we have 3 courses that we have already launched. One is intraday, the other is Nifty course, the third one is the positional course. And please, I feel that money spent on your own education is the best money spent. Like we guys, we don't think about spending money, on clothes and on, buying anything expensive cars, but this is such a reasonable cost that you have for learning for your life. And if you want to understand more about how you trade using all these parameters, candlestick patterns, and different technicals, you can go for my courses and talk to my team and take a call. Otherwise, I am running for you guys a free channel, right, where I give breakout stocks, I give you entry exit, but that choice you have to make. If you ask me, I will always go for learning. I will not take anything which is just given to me like that, because stock market, if I am putting my money is my responsibility. I cannot give it on take a trade on someone else's guidance. So that choice you can make. I'm not really telling you to do that, but anyway, it's a good idea to learn about how do you trade in the market, right? Rather than losing enormous amount of money, spend some money in your learning. And the courses are very, very reasonably priced. And even if you have challenges in paying this money, we have options of credit card as well, right? So take care, good guys, good day. We meet tomorrow again with some very, very nice trades, and hope to see your green portfolio every day. Send me your snapshots if you have made money, right? Take care, good day, bye bye.